Do you want to say hello, my book-loving friends? Go on.
Hello, my book-loving friends.
And welcome back to
Storytime with Mary.
And
Chloe.
yes, today I've got a helper. Her name is Chloe. Welcome back to Storytime with Mary. This is where we get to read all of our favourite books. And if you're loving reading along with Mary and Chloe today, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together all the time. Okay, book lovers, we've got a bit of a hoppy book for you today, haven't we, Chloe?
Uh-huh.
Today we're going to be reading a book called, do you want to say it?
Tiki the Rabbit's Scary Dream.
That's right, Tiki the Rabbit's Scary Dream. And this book is written by Sibongile Mukandi and it's illustrated by Mike Motts. So if you've got Tiki the Rabbit's Scary Dream at home, grab it now and let's read it together. And while you're grabbing your hoppy book, I want to tell you a fun fact about rabbits. Actually, rabbits and hares. Have you ever wondered the difference between a rabbit and a hare? To be honest with you, I never really know what the difference is between rabbits and hares because they look so similar. But book lovers, did you know that the difference can be seen really clearly when they're babies? So baby hares have lots of fur. They're born with fur. Their eyes are wide open and they can run within a few minutes of being born. In fact, they can run really fast just after being born. But baby rabbits are very different. They're born completely blind, they can't see anything, and they don't have any fur, and they can't run or even walk for a few days after they're born. So that's the biggest difference between hares and rabbits. But when they grow up, they look really similar. Okay, book lovers, I've learned something new about rabbits and hares today. I hope you have. Have you, Chloe?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And if you've grabbed your book, Tiki the Rabbit's Scary Dream, let's get hopping and see what he gets up to in this book. Mom, help! Mom, help! Tiki jumped out of bed with his eyes wide open. He had just woken up from a scary dream and he looked really frightened. Tiki's mum dashed into his room, wiping her wet hands on her apron. You got me worried, Tiki. What's wrong? She asked, bending over to hold Tiki. Tiki stuttered. I had a bad dream. Come, sit. Tiki's mum sat on Tiki's bed, helping Tiki to sit next to her. Tell me, Tiki, what happened in your dream? You were calling me for help. His mum encouraged Tiki as she sat on Tiki's bed with her arm around him to calm down. Tiki rubbed his eyes and slowly started telling his mum what had happened in the dream. I was coming from the park when I saw something laying in the middle of the road. I couldn't tell what it was from a distance. I was curious to see what it was, so I quickly walked over, and as I got closer, I noticed that it was a boot. A boot in the middle of the road? Asked his mum. Yeah, someone must have dropped it. I thought maybe it belonged to one of the park rangers who sometimes go around our village park taking pictures. You know what? That's possible, his mum remarked. Did you touch it? She asked, wanting to hear all about it. Yes, I touched the boot and it felt all soft inside. I liked it, so I lifted it up and it was not heavy at all. Oh, wow, Tiki's mum said. I'm curious to hear what happened next. Do you want to hear what happened next, Chloe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tiki took a deep breath and continued. I brought the boot home, but was not sure if you would let me keep it. Did I? His mum asked, with a smile on her face. raising her eyebrows. Can you raise your eyebrows, Chloe? You did! Tiki's voice was louder this time. And I was so happy I kept it in my room. So what terrified you in your dream, Tiki? His mum was curious. Tiki continued. At bedtime, I jumped into the boot and felt so warm that I fell asleep in it. When I woke up, I tried to get out, but I was stuck in the boot. I wiggled and wiggled, but couldn't get out. I was so scared. It was dark in my room and I was all alone. I started calling you in my dream to help me get out of the boot, and that was when I woke up. Oh, Tiki, that must have been so scary. I'm glad that it was just a dream. You are safe now and not stuck in the boot. Then Tiki asked, do you ever have bad dreams, Mum? Yes, everyone has bad dreams and good dreams. It happens, Tiki. Once I dreamt I was flying, she said with a chuckle. But Mum, you don't have wings. Tiki gave his mum a curious look with a grin on his face. I know, she smiled. In a dream, you can go to places you have never been before, do things that you have never done or will ever do, or see things you have never seen before. It's a mystery, Tiki. Were you scared? Asked Tiki. Not really. It was kind of cool. I could see the whole village, the trees, the river, the birds, and the animals. The view was beautiful, and I felt free. That's so cool. Tiki didn't look scared anymore as his mom was telling him about her own dream. Come on, let's get something to eat. Tiki's mum hugged and kissed Tiki's forehead as she stood up to go to the kitchen. We will come back and clean your room later. Okay, Mum. Tiki was so happy that it was just a dream and he was not stuck in the boot at all. Meow, 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 meow. Mimi, the cat that lived with Tiki and his mum, was circling Tiki's leg, rubbing against it with her tail. Tiki bent down and picked her up. He laid Mimi on his bed and she fell asleep. Tiki and his mum walked out of Tiki's room. As they walked out, Tiki looked at his mum and asked, I wonder if Mimi will dream of anything. His mum pressed her lips together. I think she will. And off they went to the kitchen. The end. Did you like that book, Chloe? Mm-hmm. What was your favourite bit about the book and about Tiki's dream?
The mum telling Tiki about her dream.
You liked her mum telling Tiki about her dream? Yeah.
And it made him feel better.
It made him feel better, didn't it? And it made Tiki not scared. So we shouldn't be afraid of bad dreams because it's just a dream, isn't it, Chloe?
Yes.
Exactly. Okay, book lovers. If you love that book as much as we did you love that book?
Yes.
How much did you love that book?
I really, really liked it.
Good. And if you love that book as much as we did and as much as Chloe did, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together again next time. Okay, book lovers, see you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.